Here you have, ladies and gentlemen, Sebastian Cage, a man who you saw last time at 2KW4. This is Christopher Scythe Bracey, joined by my good friend Harry, first time on commentary alongside myself.
Well, thank you very much. It's a pleasure for me to be part of the 2KW family for this evening. And can I say what an honor and pleasure it must be for you to work with me tonight.
I'm sorry, what, sir?
You heard me.
You know what, I'll let that one slide. Last time we saw Sebastian Cage was here in 2KW4. He faced a rather big man. This is our pre-show, and he's going up against a pre-show master, the man, Nolan Avila.
Last time he got taken out by John Davis, and it was a very enjoyable match to watch as far as I was concerned.
Nolan, an absolute fan favorite and a pre-show master. He has not lost a single endeavor that he has been in every pre-show since 2KW1, Harry.
Wow. He certainly looks very talented. I've seen him. I've seen his work. He's fantastic, but I heard he's got to put on that mask because we're within 500 feet of a school.
Listen,
he can't be identified.
There is no Megan's Law incorporated here. Nolan just takes that mask, he puts it on, he derives his powers from that mask, he gets the crowd to feel into him, and you're going to see what Nolan Avila is all about in this match. And hopefully, we see a little bit more of Sebastian Cage, because last time we saw him, as you said, John Davis sort of took care of business with him. Now he's against a man who's more his size, and we will see a more even matchup. And let's see what transpires here in this match. As we start off with a collar and elbow, Sebastian Cage, quick side headlock, is in control. Arm wringer continues to bring in the pressure. Front roll and a nip up by Nolan. Nolan is no slouch to the lucha style, Harry. Listen, if you know anything about lucha libre, these guys are counter for counter. They roll, they flip, they jump, they skip. They do what they must, as you just saw Sebastian Cage do, to take the counter.
I mean, Sebastian Cage, super athletic. There's no doubt about it. I mean, he's gonna outwork Nolan.
You know what? I'm going to have to argue on that one. I'm a good fan and a good supporter of Nolan. Nolan's been around this. Look at that.
Oh.
You see that agility right there? Do you see the agility, Harry? Multiple back and forth nip-ups, gets that wrench in, and back in control is Nolan Avila. You know, again, a lot of people think when you have big hair like that, they bring you back to guys like Psychosis. Their hair might get in the way with Nolan. No, he embraces that. He loves his hair. It's going to distract his opponent. His opponent might think he gets a good shot to the face, but it's not going to land. It's going to be all hair.
Well, I'm not a fan of the big hair. Sebastian Cage, that's a haircut you could set your watch to.
So you're more of a fan of the Caesar haircut, you say?
I think it's clean cut. I don't know. I don't like this Nolan. I don't trust him. There's something about him I just don't like.
Are you saying because he wears a mask he's untrustworthy?
A mask, the long hair, it's the whole picture.
Listen, long hair is a standard now, and you see the power of Sebastian Cage, which we couldn't see last time he wrestled, but he clearly took Nolan down, but Nolan is no slouch right here. Nip up, both men in a vertical base, clothesline duck, deep arm drag. Another deep arm drag. Cage in the corner, double axe handle smash, and the crowd behind Nolan Avila.
Well, they may be behind him, but Sebastian Cage, he's tiring him out. That's the strategy. It looks like he's taking a beating, but he's going to tire him out. That's the whole strategy.
Harry, you have a really misconstrued conception of things. I think it's Nolan. Oh, well, you know what? I might have to take that back. That big chop, that'll knock the wind out of you.
See, he saved all his energy for those chops. Now, who's laughing? I can't tell because he's got a mask on.
Off the ropes. Clothesline miss. Big calf kick from Nolan Avila gets it all, and Sebastian Cage rolls out. Possibly he's too hurt. Maybe to take a quick powder.
I think it's
and regain
strategy.
himself.
He's smart. He knows what he's doing. He's getting a breather in.
I don't know, Harry. You hear this crowd? It sounds like they're all behind Nolan right now.
Well, if this was audience participation, that would matter, but all that matters is the 1, 2, 3. So,
you know what? I can't disagree with you with that. All it takes is 3 seconds to win or lose a match. Inside knee by Sebastian Cage, who rolls Nolan into the corner. Hard Irish whip. Springs off the bottom rope. Nolan was going to set up for a possible arm drag there. Chops him in the chest. Hits the opposing corner, top side. Into a beautiful Hurricane Rana.
See?
Outside the ring goes Sebastian Cage. And you can't deny the talent of a Nolan Avila right there.
He's got a lot of talent, but he's going to mess up because, oh, wow.
Tope through the middle rope. Both men down.
He's a wild man, and at some point, that's going to catch up to him.
Well, he's no Simone, but you see that guys like Nolan take risks. They know what they need to do to keep themselves going here in 2KW, to make a name for themselves, to pull himself from the pre-show to the main card. And if there's anyone that can do that, it is Nolan Avila. Again, undefeated, Harry. Undefeated.
He's got a lot of talent. There's no denying that. But talent is no match for a foot like that. A nice kick right to the sternum will outdo talent any day.
You know what? Educated feet like that do some damage, and I'm a bit concerned for Nolan as we can't see him from our vantage point. He's been forcefully rolled back in, but he's still breathing. He's still moving.
He's still getting up, but he should have taken the time. It's a big mistake.
Sebastian Cage, beautiful clothesline.
Here we go.
Springboard from the outside cover, doesn't hook the outside leg. And see, a guy like Sebastian Cage that does not know the ropes as well as Nolan did not hook that inside leg to get that good leverage in and make it harder for him to kick out of that pin.
It's wasted energy hooking the leg.
Big suplex. You know, Sebastian Cage might be a little bit like Luke Cage, wanting some of that fan adoration, clapping for himself for a second there.
The ref counts at 2, so now we know he can count.
I'm sure every referee we have in stock can count, Harry.
Here you go. Now he's got him.
Ref in good position, only says 2. And we are live on Facebook.com/2KWPro. Please come to our next show, 2KW6. This is 2KW5.
It's a fantastic crowd here tonight.
Nolan off the ropes. Oh! Cage takes him over.
They may not be educated, but they're excited.
That's all that counts. Rube Goldberg Bulldog off the inside, outside, turns it into an arm drag. Back elbow misses. Turn into a clothesline. Leapfrog. Up and over. Nolan off the ropes. Drop kick from Sebastian Cage takes him down.
Look at the height on that drop kick. Now
and
that's
the crowd actually rallying behind Cage. First time I've seen that here in 2KW Pro, but he is a fantastic athlete in his own.
Finally, the ref got to 2, so we know he can go that high.
Harry, the man went to 2 like 2 moves ago.
Oh, I couldn't tell. Ooh, a nice chop.
A chop will always, people minimize what a chop does. Not only does it sting, but it knocks the wind out of it.
Absolutely. It's the first smart thing you've said all day. Absolutely.
Everything I say is smart, Harry, and I appreciate if you stop questioning my IQ.
Oh, goes for the Pele kick.
Oh, and a sweeping super kick. 1, 2, says our referee.
Cage needs his victory. He's got to establish himself. I mean, the last event he took John Davis to the limit.
That's a bit of a stretch, brother.
Was he there for the end of the match?
He was there,
well,
but he wasn't necessarily there.
I mean, he was there for every second of that match. Look at that. Now he got
Look at the agility of a Sebastian Cage. That's why we need individuals like him in 2KW. Cover. 2 count. I don't know who yelled out 3. That was completely incorrect.
I told you, they're not educated, but they're excited. They can't help themselves.
They'll get there someday.
They're loyal.
Sir.
They're just not smart. That's all. They'll learn.
Now Sebastian Cage in absolute control of Nolan Avila. Lighting up for some rather light chops now.
Well, he's trying to reserve the energy now. See, he's going to go for a bigger one now.
For high-fiving himself. Oh!
Uh-oh.
Nope.
Okay.
Gets caught.
There
Test the strength, perhaps. Cage springs off the second rope, top rope, comes back.
Oh, look at that.
Sent back to his feet. Rolls through to Nolan.
Oh.
Kick to the face. Nolan's reeling right now off the second rope. Pounce. Double forearm takedown, covers. See, you can't have a lenient cover like that.
He was thinking about removing his mask.
Off his knees, Sebastian Cage takes an implant Hurricane Rana by Nolan Avila. Nolan calling for the end. Could have been that Canadian Destroyer. Kick right to the calf. Sebastian Cage up. Misses. Savat kick to the gut. Rube Goldberg Bulldog shoved right off. Double twirl around, misses the kick. Clothesline duck. Nolan hooks him up. Gory special possibly. Stretching him.
Oh.
Gory driver.
I would like to say he's reserving energy, but I don't know about that.
And there it is, as I called it, Harry.
You got to give him credit. He did take it to the limit. I mean, he took...
Listen, like that Scarface thing, Sebastian Cage took it to the limit.
And unfortunately, Nolan is going to keep his mask, and these people, I guess, will be jubilant
I don't
about
see
it,
what your affiliation with removing Nolan's mask
I do
is.
not trust people who wear masks. They've got something to hide. We all know
assume
that.
they're all bank robbers?
I'm not wearing a mask. Are you wearing a mask?
I might be. I mean, I wear a mask every day. This sadness is deep inside, Harry.
If that's a mask, you should get another one.
You heard that. Nolan Avila just saying right to the Facebook crowd who was live with us as 2KW. He says if you want to come into 2KW, you have to go through me. And as you all know, Sebastian Cage jumped Nolan, in the rankings and wrestled John Davis last show and was defeated. But he just wrestled Nolan. Nolan gets the victory and a good show of respect. You see that? A show of respect. He trusts the man in the mask, Harry.
Well,
he trusts the man in the mask.
He should pull his pants up. I lost a lot of respect for him.
Harry, that's how his tights are styled.
Oh, I'm sorry. I couldn't tell.
I mean, we are in the Bronx.
Yeah, it's not an uncommon look. But congratulations to Nolan, I guess.